So I got some chairs for that table, and you know, other than it being dirty, this one's sturdy. This is pretty sturdy. This one's sturdy. I got 4 real sturdy chairs. I'm gonna see if I can put this chair back together with some of this Gorilla Glue. Kind of clean these joints out a little bit. This is in my dad's barn. And my wife thinks I'm stupid for doing it, but oh well, we're just gonna see how this glue does. Alright, and I'm gonna make a new seat for it, because that was just plywood. I got some stock in the back, and I'm gonna just see how this Gorilla Glue does, and we'll do the sit challenge. I'm a pretty beefy guy, so if it can survive my big butt, then it'll survive anything. But yeah, so it's got some cool little glue lines. So I've cleaned these out already somewhat. I'm gonna hit them a little more. You know, those are some nice glue lines to glue this glue in, and I bet this chair holds up to this fine. All right, there's a crack. I'm gonna glue, and I'm gonna have to glue here, glue there, glue there. So glue there, glue there. All right, we got a glue line here. We got this gluing. We got this pretty clean. We're gonna work on this some more. We got these kind of clean. Get them out and clean a little more. Maybe get damn. And and we got these cleaned reasonably well. We'll work on it some more. So here's the chair all glued up. I did notice this is gonna have to be compressed this way somehow. I'll stick some glue in there too and compress it this way. But that thing's gonna work fine, man. I love this. I mean, that's awesome right there. So the Gorilla Glue challenge. All right, so this is going to be a lot of work, but whatever. Okay, so I glued the crack right here with Gorilla Glue, and apart from where the glue was, it looks, you know, look, you won't be able to tell, I don't think. Up here I used some super glue because this was coming apart, but not all the way. So I did that super glue here, and then I might do some more super glue here. The back part is Gorilla Glued on, and these glue joints will be. And we'll see how it goes. But I got the super glue clamp right now, and I'll clean it up. So I got this last little joint gluing together here. I'm just kind of, you know, fixing up all the joints, solidifying them, and then I'll start sanding and refinishing. All of these joints here needed to be glued back together, and here was a nice glue joint right here. Very, I liked it, how it has little ridges and then it fits up in there. So I cut down, I had some of this aromatic cedar, and I'm going to stain the whole chair dark, and then I'm going to oil that cedar. This is like some old cedar, and then paste wax the whole thing. But right now I'm making a seat for it, and it looks like I'm probably going to need another strip. Alright, so I'm ripping down this aromatic cedar to kind of doctor this chair up a little bit. You know, I'm repairing chairs right now, and so I'm just kind of making a new seat for it. The initial seat was cushioned, but I'm going to see what I can do to, I don't know, I mean, there's a way to use a table saw to put a butt print in it, and that's what I'm going to try to do once I get this all ripped down. I'm going to plane these boards a little thinner. using the table saw to kind of finagle this line here. All right, so I'm gonna glue the seat together. All right, I got 3 pieces here, and then I got some braces back there, small braces. We got everything all nice and clamped up for the seat for this chair. And it's gonna sit real nice. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm using I'm using super glue, and I'm fixing this gap here in this chair with this. I'm putting a little splint of wood, and then I'm gonna fill it in with some wood putty. But because that's really not a spot for just straight wood putty. Okay, so like these little cracks around there. Okay, yeah, that'd be like wood putty. But overall, that's not a wood putty crack. I mean, it could be, but I just want something that'll. I don't want the wood putty to fall out, and so got some super glue and some wood in there, little splinters of wood. You know, I'm just shaving stuff off like that, like this. And shaving stuff off like that, you know, that's off of this piece, and I'm putting it in there, and then, you know, I'm sure it's dry now. Let's see if I could break it off right there. Look at that. Okay, and it breaks off almost flush. So I got some wood putty filling right there, and then I'm going to fill in this here with here, let's see if I can manage to do this online on the phone here, or on the video here. Okay, so you just put some super glue. Super glue is really good for woodworking. Okay, all right. So as you can see, it's filled in. Okay, and then you just stick it in there. And you know, and the thing about super glue is the more pressure you exert, the better it is. The quicker it heals, or cures. Excuse me, heals. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick that piece in there. And just because we want more wood in there than putty, so we can cover that up with putty. All right. That's my recommendation. See, now here's a wood putty gap right here. So we're going to get these chairs squared away for our kitchen table. I have 2 of these, and I have 2 of another kind, and we're just going to see how they turn out. All right, and then I'll show you. I'll break this off, and I'll show you. Now I got this. Going here, this wood putty, and this one looks a little better because it's kind of flush already. This one needs a lot of sanding, but that's okay, we'll get it. So right there, this little board moves here, and this moves here, and I don't think this does. But so we're gonna have to do something to I got super glue, but we're gonna have to do something to keep that from moving. There's some movement. There's some movement right here too. So we're gonna have to clean these chairs up real good and let them dry. I mean, look at this split right here. So looks nice. It's gonna be real nice. So, I mean, then after I clean this one and let it dry, I'll see if I can get some super glue in that joint. It looks like down here too. You just got to check for the movement. And these 2 parts. So these 2 joints are loose up here. This one's loose down here. And I mean, we can check after we stabilize these. So and that's what you're just gonna have to check for. So, all right, we got some super glue at this joint, at this one, and I had to move them to get that glue up in there. See, so it's up in there, and I got a spot right here that I need to get, but so we're just gonna hold it still until the super glue dries. All right, so there's some cracks, well, not cracks, like joints, wood joints here, and you want to go ahead and put some super glue in there, and I need to get back there with some super glue, and probably here too. I cleaned it off the best I could there, so let's see. The table is what it is. It looks rustic. So we're slowly filling our house up full of furniture.